Hi there, this is Greg Hefner, or Greg Coyote on the forum, and I was asked the other day for a update on the 300-gallon corner reef tank, and I thought I'd give you guys a little shot of how things have progressed over the last 6 months and where we're at right now. As you can see up here, I got a lovely blue jaw trigger that's been the model citizen so far. You can see the fat tangs. I get a little closer here. Frog spawn's doing well. My Capricornus was doing really well, but I decided to stop dripping caulk washer a few months ago, and that was a mistake. I've started dripping the caulk washer again, and the growth has started happening on the Capricornus again. So who figures? Here's a really pretty piece of acro up here on the top. But the bird you can hear in the background peeping away is a Senegal gray parrot that thinks I should be paying attention to him and not the fish tank. Okay, coming around here to this side. See, the clowns are still hosting in the waving hand. Coming down. The engineer gobies are still living under the green star polyp. This is one of their caves. Let's see if one comes out here in a minute. Okay, over here, the big green leather coral is doing great. And right behind him, if you could peek around the corner here, I think you might see somebody popping out of the cave. He's back up in here. We'll get a picture of him later. I'm about ready to frag this guy though, because he's growing like crazy now all of a sudden. Here's some zoas and some hairy mushrooms, and again, more waving hand. I'm trying to reduce the amount of waving hand because I've got a couple of great big acros down in the frag system that I'm going to put in there. But I got to get the waving hand trimmed down some first. There's the tang population. I think I have some of the fattest tangs out there. See how thick they are? And that's because I feed them every single day. There's a nice torch coral and a very nice lawnmower blenny. Say hello. Oh, look at this ham. This guy, he can be hand fed. He spends most of his time watching me outside the tank rather than attending to his business. But he's been so far a really good citizen. We'll see how he does when he gets bigger. The clowns love hosting in this Anthelia. They all think I'm getting ready to feed them, see? This is what this is all about. They all say, what are you doing out there with that stupid camera when you really should be feeding us? Alright, we'll come on around the tank a little bit more. This is kind of where the red mushrooms have dominated. There's a big hammer coral here. And then you see I still have quite a crop of mushrooms. Maybe not as many as I had because I've sold a bunch of them off, but believe it or not, I still got a bunch, obviously. Just looking down the reef. But everybody's happy, fat, and healthy, and no issues so far. Like I said, I stopped dripping the caulk washer about a couple months ago, and I've seen the negative impact of that, so I'm now dripping caulk washer again, and I'm watching the hard corals really take off one more time. It's amazing. I drip calcium and alk into the tank, but nothing seems to work as well as caulk washer does. As far as that seems to be a source of calcium that the corals seem to take up very nicely. Here's a nice little purple firefish. Hey, hello, little purple firefish. Alrighty, well, that's signing off from the 300-gallon corner reef, and thank you all for your interest. Take care.